And then it's sad to see the singing brings her to this really horrible place in her life, which should have been a really lovely time in her life.
Experience, yeah.
But it was clouded by so much hurt and pain and, do you know what I mean? Just horribleness. The singing also made her find her strength. It's just so amazing how it took her through this journey.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's almost like, would we have that Tina if she hadn't gone through that?
Right.
It's a scary thought.
Would we have Beyonce?
Would we have Beyonce?
Right? Because I genuinely think Beyonce is definitely, I mean, you know, she says she idolizes Tina, but I definitely think she's like, you get Tina's like the mum and then Beyonce's the daughter. That in the singing world, that's how I see them.
100%.
You know what I mean? So would we have Beyonce? That's mad.
Exactly.
Who would Beyonce follow? Would she be more like Grace Jones now? Like, where would we be?
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Get your hands on a Gym and Tonic G&T box. Enter the promo code BLACKINK for an exclusive 10% discount on your order. Gym and Tonic, sustainable urban gin.
First time he hit her, I was like, yeah, she's leaving, she's out. And that was nothing.
Watching it as well, you just think, okay, it can't get any worse. But it's like he ups it every time. Like
every time. The rate in the booth when people were, man.
That scene, like it took me a very long time to forgive Laurence Fishburne for playing that character.
I'm the same. I hated him for ages.
Forever. Like, I don't think I couldn't see past. I mean, he took up until Morpheus. Like, and even then I was still a bit like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I like this guy. I don't know. That's the best bit. It wasn't even him. We didn't even hate Ike. I'd go for drinks with Ike, you know. It was Laurence.
But Laurence Fishburne playing Ike is probably one of the most terrifying things I ever saw on telly.
And this is how messed up the system is, that he definitely deserved something for that. He deserved... And he had to get bodyguards because he was having death threats and all sorts. He had to go out. Yeah. When you watch his interviews and stuff, he played the role so well that people actually ended up looking at him as Ike.
100%.
And he would get attacked and he would get all the things. Ike's swanning in pubs, just having a good time. Laurence is suffering. Why in the world would you let your daughter stay in a situation like that?
And Jennifer Lewis as well played that role too good, okay? Because she made me mad. She made me mad as hell. It was just like that selfish, mean mum.
Yeah.
Who was just like, well, you got money and clothes, so what are you complaining about? It's like, really? Your child is calling you in the middle of the night for her life. And you, that was...
Yeah. That was hard. I mean, we shouldn't even have been shocked from the beginning she was doing it wrong.
Yes.
Because when I walked into her house, she questioned the age gap. And then once he paid her, the age gap no longer became an issue.
Exactly. That scene where she puts the money in her bra, it's almost like that's where Ike bought Tina. From that point onwards, it was like a transfer of ownership. This is
the thing. He knew he had her at that point, because if the mum is allowing this to happen and there's no father in place,
and no one to have her back and have her corner. Do you feel like it was too harsh, or that we needed to see that level of violence to fully understand?
See, that's the thing now, because we say that, is it too harsh? But too harsh for who? Because in and around our communities, that was a regular occurrence anyway. So would it have been too harsh for me growing up in New Cross, being around that kind of environment anyway? No. Would it have been too harsh for Billy, who lives in the Shires? Probably. But Billy didn't watch it, so it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we always get to that point where it's like, what is enough? What's too much? And I just think, for me personally, I think if it's a part of real life, it's never too much.
Yeah.
It's just honesty. There was an age on it. So if you were watching it and you weren't of age, i.e. me, that's your business. Yeah? You didn't follow the rules?
I was not.
Then that's your business. Yeah, exactly.
That's on me. I can't blame anyone for that.
Being fast in business that we were supposed to be in. Okay,
he told you to watch it. He told you to watch it. Like, why?
I want to cry about Laurence.
Now I'm vexed. Now I'm vexed at Laurence. He wasn't. I had no business watching it.
Exactly. Now I'm not accepting love letters from guys in my primary school. There was none of my business being there.
Every time I watch it, it's like I hear another new line that I hadn't paid attention to. And I'm just like, oh, God, he's good. God, this is the devil.
Good. So good. making her think she's going to go out there and start a whole new life. The thing is, when you get older, you start to realise he got more and more aggressive when he realised she was the star.
Yes. It was jealousy. It was jealous, which is...
She didn't need him. Yeah. Oh, men and their jealousy. Listen, I'm convinced, that's why some men, their beards don't connect because they're jealous and they're fucking liars. That's why the beard doesn't connect. Your beard is letting me know you ain't it, my friend. Okay? That's what I know. That's why your beard's
Your bad mind. Your bad mind. That's why.
The beard is letting us know. We have to read the beards. Okay? I believe it.
Basically, go for guys with full beards. You know.
They don't lie.
Okay. Noted. I am beard gang, so that's totally fine.
If there's patches, he lies. And if no one does it, I want to come back and talk about juice.
Oh, yes, for sure. Yeah. Love juice.
No one does juice. I want to come back and talk about juice. Juice is something else.
Yes. I mean, it had 2-pack, so that's...
I mean, no one gets it. 2-pack.
I don't understand.
2-packs. Like a whole 2-pack.
A whole...
Like all of him in a main role.
I'll never forgive that person because they just took... 2-pack was my babe. 2-pack was...
He was everything. In my mind, he was married to me. And we had a good relationship. I married him.
I think that's how we all felt. We were just like, he loved me.
He loved me. He loved me so much. Like, I don't think he understood how good our relationship was.
The poor guy had all
and whenever they would have... Not all the time, gym. Sometimes a gin. Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes a gin, okay?
Sometimes a gin.
I'm here for an amaretto. An amaretto on the rocks is a bit of me. That's what makes me happy.
Sometimes I'm scared of brown liquor. I call it get pregnant liquor. Brown liquor is that stuff that you drink and then you forget some shit. And then you spend the next week trying to figure it out. By that time, you're pregnant. You don't know what's going on. Right?
Spice rum.
You can't even get the morning after pill. You're pregnant. That's you. You're done. That's get pregnant liquor. Let me just stick to my gin, yeah? I can't. When I'm feeling saucy, I have a red wine. That's it.
Oh, okay. See, the red wine's to mellow out. I'm Ugandan, and we've got a drink called waraji, which is like a gin. And so a lot of people know about it. And I think I must have saw Miss Banks have it on there. She's half Ugandan, which is just like, I was like, oh my God, someone knows about this drink. Like, that's why a lot of like UGs will drink gin because it's like the closest thing to waraji.
Oh, that's interesting.
Next time I'm in one of those shops, I'll pick one up for you. And if that's one of your shows, I'll give it to you so you can have a taste.
Please do. And I mean, it won't be much of an exchange, but I'll bring a Magnum.
Magnum, it's fine. I love the Magnum. It's cool. It's
awesome.
I love it. I love how Magnum has just become like the norm as well. Like everyone's just out here sipping.
Everyone's just drinking it like it's normal, regular wine. I'm like, are we out here just all trying to get pregnant? Have I missed a memo somewhere?